Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Oh boy, that tastes so good this morning. I'm telling you what. I was up till past 2:30 in the morning last night, so I had encoded the entire video between Lewis Jackson and I, the interview with Crypto Lulu, and I'm uploading this thing. And I live out, outside the city, and so my internet's not really that fast at all. Well, needless to say, this thing's taken like hours and hours to get up there because the whole thing's about, an hour and a half long, interview. And by, didn't the whole thing collapse on me, turn into oh my gosh. So I put out a little notice that said, hey, look, I'm going to do this in two parts so that I can actually get this thing together. So last night I was able to put up part one, and tonight is coming part two. So look forward to that, guys. Wow, what a lot of work that was, but I enjoyed it too, be sure. Well, guys, reading two articles this morning. And the first one is talking about all those conspiracies that people had about Twitter, about these people influencing thus and such and whatever. Well, just yesterday, Elon Musk comes out and confirms that practically every conspiracy theory that people had regarding how information was being managed on the Twitter platform turned out to be practically true. I'm telling you guys, it is absolutely obscene the way in which the narrative is being crafted. And don't kid yourself. We used to call this, when I was in social studies and stuff like this, they called it the fifth estate. So, of course, the fifth estate is all your media outlets and all this kind of stuff. And they're out there influencing people's ideas, thoughts, opinions, and all kinds of stuff. Now, there are a lot of folks out there that don't have a really solid apologetic. And what that really is, what do you believe and why do you believe it? Most people believe things because they have been conditioned to actually espouse a lot of these views. And when you listen to their argument about why they believe it, you're literally hearing the narrative that has been coming out of the fifth estate. You're literally hearing them verbatim practically parrot back exactly the arguments they heard someone else say. And for me, guys, I have never found that any other influence has convinced me as much as when I've got out there and got those answers for myself. That convinced me way more. Don't let someone else tell you what to believe just because it's popular or that it sounds good. You go out there and you find out what you believe and build a great apologetic as to why you believe it. That's one thing right there. And it keeps you from getting kind of tangled up in a lot of these other things here that have really no basis in genuine reality. But just think of all those people that were publicly shamed for having these thoughts and opinions and actually putting them out there, of course, in the public space. They were just humiliated, shamed, called conspiracy nuts, and the whole bit. Turns out they were right. How about that? Well, the second article that I was reading comes from the Deputy Governor of the Bank of England. Now, he's coming out flat out and saying, hey, look, what we need here when it comes to this whole crypto industry is way more regulation. So, guys, 2023, you watch and see. They're gearing up to regulate. And his philosophy is, why ban it? Adopt it. The UK is on track to becoming one of the world's leading distributed ledger technology countries, and they want to have some great regulation out there. And I'm for it. We need regulation. Good, honest regulation, not overkill, is going to bring about significant adoption, and that is really all that we would really want. It is going to be a big deal. And so when you see a major Western power like the UK start to do that, watch and see if you don't see all of the other associated powers follow suit, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, and other Commonwealth countries that are going to do it. And of course, the United States, I think once this Ripple case gets so settled or resolved, whether it's a decision from Judge Torres or it gets settled, you bet your bottom dollar we're going to see some major regulation coming down the pike, and it is going to craft this digital asset space in ways that we haven't thought of just yet. But adoption, wow, is coming big time. So guys, hey, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And later on today, we'll be releasing part 2 of that interview with Lewis Jackson of Crypto Lulu. Really amazing interview, and what a great guy. So hey guys, until then, have a good one and take care.